Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and today in this video we are going to look at what happened to the markets today and what we can expect from the markets tomorrow, as well as what happened to our trades. So I hadn't done the video on Friday also, so I'll be giving you a summary of what happened on Friday as well as what happened today on Monday. So first, before that, we'll discuss what happened to the markets today. So around 9:05 to 9:06, we got a news that HDFC as well as HDFC Bank are going to be merged. So this was a very positive news for the market because HDFC and HDFC Bank together has a weightage of somewhere around 15 to 18% in Nifty. So now you can imagine two stocks having 18% weightage moving close to 10% each. That means this alone can move the index by close to 1.8% or close to 320 points. So out of this 360, 370 points, what we have seen in Nifty, so in terms of up move, close to 300 points is contributed by these two stocks alone. So now obviously to strike balance, we need to see something which is falling, and that was Infosys. So Infosys also has a very high weightage in Nifty, and today Infosys became the top loser. Now moving on to Bank Nifty, we don't even have to tell anything because HDFC alone has over 30% plus weightage in Bank Nifty, and when you look at Fin Nifty, HDFC and HDFC Bank together has a weightage of over 40%. So obviously when such huge weightage stocks actually end up moving 10%, so both Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty was up almost close to 4% each. So today we saw a fantastic rally thanks to HDFC and HDFC Bank, because of which Nifty also entered above a very crucial psychological level of 18,000. So we were seeing Nifty consolidated in the range of 17,500 almost for 3 whole months, and today finally in the new financial year second day itself, Nifty has seen a huge up move which has taken it over 18,000 levels, and Nifty also closed decisively over 18,000 levels. So now that brings us on to the next question: what exactly can we expect from the market? So right now the sentiment is extremely positive and we can expect good support for Nifty as well as Bank Nifty at lower levels. For Nifty, 17,800 is going to be a very strong support, and for Bank Nifty, 38,000 is going to be a very strong support in the short term, and on the upside we might see some resistance coming towards 18,200 for Nifty, and for Bank Nifty somewhere around 39,500. So right now the sentiments are very positive. If you actually look at Bank Nifty, even Kotak today, which has almost the second highest weightage in Bank Nifty, ended up moving close to 4%, and today even Kotak has given a very strong breakout, and that's the reason overall Bank Nifty looks extremely positive. There is a positive price action move from HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank. That's the reason we are bullish on Bank Nifty as well. So now when you look at why exactly did they end up moving so much, that is because when HDFC Bank and HDFC actually end up merging, it creates a lot of synergy. First of all, there will be a very good diversification for HDFC Bank because HDFC just doesn't lend loans, but it also has ownership stake in HDFC Life, HDFC AMC and many other HDFC ventures. So now because of this merger, HDFC Bank will end up having controlling stake in companies like HDFC Life as well as HDFC AMC, and with respect to loans also, it is going to give a broader diversification for HDFC Bank, and the asset base is going to improve, and not just the asset base, even the competitive strength for the bank is going to improve quite a lot. HDFC shareholders will end up receiving 42 shares of HDFC Bank for every 25 shares they own. So now you might ask what exactly happened to the trade. So we hadn't put any video over the weekend and we hadn't given an update on what happened to Friday. On Friday also we saw some good positive move in the market, and it was more or less trending upside. From the time it started, the market slowly started moving higher and it ended at almost the highest point of the day. So that gave us very good decay on the PE legs. The CE legs triggered the stop loss, and on Friday we ended with an overall profit of close to 7 lakh. Today also we saw markets opening higher. There was some kind of profit booking in the middle, but later there was some strong buying which came towards the end, and the markets again closed almost at the day's high. So today again we had a very good day. So if you actually look at it, April has started on a very positive note and it is going pretty well now. So today also we ended up booking somewhere around 9 lakh M2M. So Friday as well as Monday put together, we have booked close to 16 lakh M2M in the first 2 days of April itself. So today's trade had lot of adjustments and I'll be showing you what exactly I did and how I ended up adjusting today's position on the computer screen. So now we'll be quickly moving on to the screen recording, and meanwhile if you have liked the content on this channel, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video as well as subscribe to Optionables. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Hi everyone, welcome to the video. So what you see right on the screen now is the today's M2M, which is around 9 lakh, and this also includes certain future trades which accounted to close to 2 lakh rupees. So apart from today's 9 lakh M2M, we also had around 7 lakh on Friday, which I hadn't made a video of, and I'll just show you that. Here when I actually go to reports and go to P&L reports, so the April month has started on a good note. So I'm putting from April 1st to April 4th F&O. So as I click on submit, you can see that our realized profit is somewhere around 14 lakh 18,000 and unrealized profit is around 2 lakh 34,000. So both put together, it's coming around 16 lakh 50,000. About the Friday's trade, I had given a short brief on Twitter. I had posted a screenshot. And today's trade, we are going to discuss what exactly happened. And today I have done some adjustments and I'll also be sharing what are those adjustments as well. So here I have just opened today's Bank Nifty chart, and the major trade was taken in Bank Nifty, and we also ended up taking some Nifty trades. So now what happened? Around 9:30, we entered the Bank Nifty trade and I created a 38,000 short straddle. So the reason is because I was expecting Bank Nifty to be trending on one side or to be little more volatile. The reason is HDFC Bank was very positive from the beginning, and if HDFC Bank is trending, then the entire Bank Nifty will trend, because HDFC Bank alone has around 35% weightage in Bank Nifty. So since I was expecting HDFC Bank to be positive, I also expected Bank Nifty to trend in one direction, and I created 38,000 short straddle. So I got both CE leg as well as PE leg at 400 rupees each. So I shorted CE at 400, PE at 400, approximately 400, maybe around 392 and 397, something like that. So I had placed the stop loss for both at 500. So CE leg I had placed at 500, PE leg I had placed at 500. So it is just like that. So there was no real logic why exactly I put it at 500. So I just placed a stop loss 100 points higher. My idea was pretty simple. Since I was expecting the market to trend, once the stop loss gets triggered either on the C side or the P side, and if the market continues, then the other leg is going to give me very good decay. So right after I entered, hardly it was few minutes since I entered, and the C leg went and triggered the stop loss immediately. So C went from 400 rupees to 500 rupees and I ended up losing 100 rupees. So I had shorted at 400, I ended up purchasing at 500, and from CE I ended up losing 100 rupees. But the move just didn't stop here. The move started to continue much higher. And as the market started moving higher and higher, the PE leg gave very nice decay. So PE leg went from 400 rupees all the way to 180 rupees. So here I ended up getting close to around 220 rupees total profit. So now everything is great. Everything is going really well. So that's the reason what I thought was, so now I have an unrealized profit of 120 points. So now my idea was, even if the market reverses, let me now end in profit. So it doesn't matter whether the market comes down completely. I just want to end with small profit. So that's the reason what I ended up doing was I brought the stop loss down from 500 rupees all the way to 280 rupees. So I have shorted this at 400 and I have placed the stop loss at 280, and I have already lost around 100 points from the CE leg. So that means even if the stop loss actually got triggered, I would end with a net positive of 20 points. So that is a pretty good deal in case if the market starts to fall. So that is what exactly ended up happening here. The market came down completely and my stop loss actually got triggered. That means I was in a position where I actually had a profit of 120 points, but as the market came down, my profits got reduced to nil. That means at this point, I just have around 20 points profit. But I was pretty positive on the market. So all I was waiting for is the markets to break above this particular level where I could go short on some more put legs. So as you can see right over here, the market ended up consolidating here for quite some time, and finally around 1 o'clock, the market finally gave a small breakout. This is where I started shorting naked put legs. So up until now, I only have a profit of close to 50,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees because I had gone around 2,500 quantity short in Bank Nifty. 2,500 into 20 is around 50,000 rupees. And at this point, I decide, okay, so now I will put this as a stop loss. I'll keep this as a stop loss. It is okay even if I end up losing money. So this will be my stop loss. And I ended up shorting naked put options of 38,300 puts. So I shorted around 5,000 quantity of 38,300 puts. And I also, on top of this, I also ended up shorting somewhere around 5,000 quantity of 18,000 puts. So because of such naked shorting, such high naked shorting, so I was initially at 37,900 puts, later moved on to 38,300 puts, and even with respect to Nifty, I initially shorted 17,900 puts and later went on to short 18,000 puts. So both I was shorting simultaneously, but overall, to give you a fair idea, I was having 5,000 quantity short in Bank Nifty and 5,000 quantity short in Nifty, and from here the market started to shoot up. So the idea was pretty simple. The moment the market ends up breaking 38,100, I will square off all the positions. It is okay even if I am at a loss of around 2 lakh or 3 lakh because I already had a profit of around 7.5 lakh on Friday. So luckily for me, the market ended up higher and we got a very nice TK. Because of this move, our M2M shot up from 50k all the way to 5 lakh just because we were having naked put option short and the market actually ended up shooting higher. On top of this, we also had certain positional trades which gave us 2 lakh and the future trades which gave us again 2 lakh. So overall, intraday we made around 5 lakh plus positional 2 lakh plus futures 2 lakh. We ended up with an overall profit of 9 lakh. So at one point when the market made a peak here, our M2M had actually crossed over 10 lakh. We went to 10 lakh 50,000, but I didn't book at that point. And when we actually came down right over here, all the M2M got eroded away. Again at this point, we came back towards 10 lakh, but we never crossed 10 lakh after that. Because towards the end, we didn't see a lot of DK coming in put leg, even though the market was trading around the same range itself. So this was today's trade, how we added discretion into the trade based on the system based trade. So our intraday trade along with this Bank Nifty trade which we took today, we also ended up taking a Nifty trade. So in this 5 lakh, even the Nifty trade is actually included. So that hit stop loss both the sides. So that didn't end up giving us more profit, but this really helped us gain a lot of profit. So because I was so much positive on the market, I felt that even though the system trade has actually triggered the stop loss, I have an opportunity to make it big today because the market was trending. So I used that and I ended up shorting additional puts and I squared it up. So it might have gone the other way also, but I was ready for that and I had a plan where exactly I must be exiting in case that happens. So luckily it went in the favor and things turned out to be well. So if you have liked the content on this video, do not forget to hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to Optionables, and do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think about today's trade? Thank you so much for joining, guys.